90% designer is doing the same mistake for making any sort of graphic design like poster. So I'll discuss the thing which is really important for a graphic designer who are the beginner and who want to make them into the next level like a pro. So in this video I'll explain all the things with the Adobe Photoshop and incorporate with the AI. So let's get started. If you're new in my channel, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon for the new notifications. And this one is the main design. Actually I should discuss about that. So step by step I'll show you how to make this one in pro level. Actually 99% designer is making mistake to add some elements and everything, and I'll discuss these things like in detail. So at first going to the file and taking new options. Here I'll take the 4x5 inch 300 pixel per inch, which is the resolution, and hit the create button. Now we got the blank artboard. Now going to the file and place embed options. So here I have headphone and I have a background. So at first going to the place options and making this one fit with the artboard like this, and then file, hit the tick button, and then going to the file and going to the place embed options, and then I'll take the headphone. So this one we have to cut it out, and after that we have to do the match, the shadow and highlight and everything, which is the traditional way when the AI not exist in this universe. But now AI is existing in this universe and you have that full access to use that AI in your graphic design. And select and mask, that's fine, and hit OK, and then mask it out, that's fine. So after making these things, you have to make the cut and everything, which is manually and time consuming and lots of time needed to make or complete this design. So in this case I'll use a technique of AI, and here is the actual like magic of AI. So going to the print screen options, taking a screenshot of this, that's fine. And now I'm going to the AI, which is the free pick AI. I'm using here Google Nano Banana 2 and pasting this one. Before that you have to turn it on, which is the AI prompt, that's fine. And then again I'll paste here, or you can add two things. One is the background and another one is the headphone. So going to the upload media, and then I'll upload those element which I need. So background one and second one is headphone, and add these things. If you want to get the better prompt, you can make this one JSON prompt by the help of the ChatGPT or Claude AI. Same things, you have to take screenshot from this window, that's good. And then we'll go to the GPT, and after that pasting this and make image to prompt in pro level, and then hit the enter button. Actually GPT is doing the JSON prompt, and in this portion what the function is working I'll discuss in elaborately. Fine, okay, copying this one and pasting over there, and aspect ratio should be 4:5. Here I'm changing this one 4:5. You have to write that things 4:5, that's good. And then here is a 2K and hit the run button, and couple of seconds later you will get the result over there. It will take time to regenerate and it will reduce, or you can do things the removal process in a Photoshop as well. When I was recording this tutorial, before that I got this without getting or just sending any reference. So what is that process? That process is you have to turn off and turn off and then generate in free way. If you provide the reference of the background and foreground element, AI will provide you these things. But if you don't tell anything, AI will make thing which is not, might not be match with these or your product. So that's why the product reference is most important for the Google Nano Banana 2. I'm just using this one when it releases for the from the first day. That's why I'm telling that things, and lots of things I just made, and in my career I'm using that AI for generating those things, like this, the real car now which is really exist in the universe, and the design which is I need like that. I can make videos and everything, which is etc etc. Actually lots of thing you can make with the AI. You have to know which thing you want to do or which thing you don't want to. So main thing now we'll start. We got our photo by the help of the AI, and this one is another one. Actually we got these things, this and this, so we'll use this one because of it will help you to provide the light and everything. Now going to the file and place embed and group by date, and this one we got, and place embed options and fit with the artboard. And after that right press, rasterize and photo bg, that's good. And going to the gradient options, from here we'll make this one into the radial. We took the basic one, this, and hit OK. And after that make this one reverse, and the scale should be like this, or hit OK. And select this mask, going to here, B for the brush, and make the size bigger, and you can do like that. Now opacity will make it a little bit up down, not too much, that's fine. Select this photo and go in the subject selection tool and select and mask options. Actually you have to select this and turn it off. Select and mask and select subject. The subject will select, but you have to remove that, or you can manually select this one. Press Ctrl or Command J. So now first of all we'll cut this letter like headphone. So let's write down everything, taking the font which is the Bebas, that's good, and make the size bigger, nice. And right over here headphone, and press Ctrl or Command A, making this one middle of the artboard. Press Ctrl or Command J for another copy, making the down layer. So down layer color should be like this, and upper layer will be stroke. That's why turning off the fill color, right press and going to the blending options, selecting the stroke and hit OK. Now here will be the subtitle, the clear sound and everything. So I'm taking this right up, which will help me out to make this design like faster, that's good. And here this the simple text I'll paste it out, that's good. Now the critical thing, and which thing 99% designer doing mistake in this time, which is some depth and everything. Here are some element which are the main beauty of a design, so we have to add those things. Going to the file and going to the place embed options, here are some balls and everything, selecting this one, okay. hit the tick button, press Ctrl Command J, press Ctrl Command T, make this one smaller. That's fine. And now the headphones and everything, so this sort of headphone already we cut it out, Ctrl Command J, and making this one upper side, press Ctrl Command T, making this one smaller and rotating this one. That's fine. Press Ctrl Command J and right press and rotate, flip horizontal. That's fine. You can make a little bit of bigger. So these two things we have to add some depth. So how to do that? Going to the filter, going to the blur gallery and tilt shape blur. So in this portion you can just move it out. So here you can rotate by the help of these things. So like this, hit OK. And this one we added this, and for this one we'll do the same things, going to the blur gallery, tilt shift blur and little bit of blurry and hit OK. That's fine. So added the depth, and now here is our background. Press Ctrl Command Ctrl Shift A for the camera raw filter, or you might go from here the filter and camera raw filter, and then making the light down and hit OK. So the product is focused, so that's why we'll increase the light of the product. Ctrl Shift A for the camera raw filter, which is the shortcut command, increase the light a little bit and contrast a little bit and shadow a little bit and hit OK. So in this point I want to mention one thing, where the pro designer is leveling up their design. The product must be in focus and in good lighting, which is really important. And from the top we'll provide some light. That's pretty much easy. Take a triangle like this. Okay, you can make this one white color, make it top. That's fine, and place it in the middle of the all things. You can press Ctrl Command D for the deselect. That's fine. Going to the filter again and going to the blur and then Gaussian blur and convert to smart object. If you want, make it blur. Okay, fine. And you can rasterize this one, it will help you out. So I'll take this one downside, actually I'll take it upper side of this, and now fill will be like this and opposite will be like this. Press Ctrl or Command T, you can keep it in upper side. So not too much light, because of little bit of light or subtle light will make the product more visible and attractive, which is really good. And now here the 50% off. Here two things, simple thing, another is text and another is shape. Okay, transform and place over there. That's fine. And important thing, the shape and everything, this sort of handwritten shape is too much attractive for the audience. You have to maintain that things. So I have that PNG or PSD or EPS. You have to synchronize this one from the Illustrator. Those designer who know the Photoshop and Illustrator can sync each other. So you can take some element from the Illustrator, you can put it on the Photoshop as well. So from here, going to the open options, already I downloaded that elements set from any sort of stock site. You can use that things. So I'm using this. So lots of shape over there. Right press and ungroup all. That's fine. I'm taking this one and reversing this. That's fine. You can change color, black to white, taking this, Control or Command C, going to the Photoshop and placing over there, Control or Command V. You can make it a smart object. What's the benefit of using smart object is you can use or you can open it in Illustrator directly, and you can change the shape, colors and etc. Or another way is using pixel. If you don't want to use it in next or in future, you can do that. So I'm using here pixels and making this one smaller. That's good. And rotating this. That's fine. And now we'll use the buy now button. So same thing I'm using here. Another one is a rectangle. So here I used a rectangle. Okay, and rectangle properties has some stroke, which is 1 pixel. You can make it 2 pixel for more visibility. And another one is the color, which is the fill color. You can take color from here. So I use the red. I want to make this theme in a red vibe. So I'm taking this one by now, and rectangle should be a little bit of right side. So all the stuff is set. Another thing is that, which is really important, you have to place some dots and everything which will attract your audience to watch or stop scrolling this design. So that is the dots, which is really important. So how you can add those dots from the Illustrator. So again, going to the Illustrator and going to the file and open up. Here is another dot options. I already download this one from any sort of stock site, whichever you have. So changing the color ash into white, and same thing, copy this one and paste in this design and hit OK. And making this one smaller and placing over there. And I'll taking this one downside of the window, actually layers, and press Ctrl or Command J, press Ctrl or Command T, a little bit of bigger, and placing over there and hit OK. So if we turn off, the design is flat, which is not good for the audience. The audience won't stop scrolling to see or watch this ad. If you use those things, this small thing will make your design outstanding and stop scrolling your audience. These significant and minor changes make the difference between the pro and the beginner or noob. So 99% designer is doing this mistake. Just when I watch the design, I want to tell all the beginners and all the designers, please do the simple addition in your design. It will make your design outstanding. Trust me, outstanding. Thank you later. After you can make this one habit and you can start from today. It will change your design style and you can get the difference between the previous design and the new design. So hope that you learn a lot from this video. If you did, please thumbs up and share with your friend. Until the next video, asmarif signing out today. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep me in your prayers, and bye bye.